The Hero, what is it? The Dallas Hero Initiative. Yeah. Can you walk us through what those voters would be voting on, their amendments, their changes to the Dallas Charter?
Yes, and they are controversial, and they've certainly gotten a lot of attention here. These are a series of amendments impacting how the city operates to how many police officers Dallas will have to be required to have. So take a look. Proposition S would change the city charter to allow a Dallas resident to file a lawsuit against the city to require officials to comply with the charter and ordinances. Then there's Proposition T. That would allow a survey of residents to determine whether the city manager could be fired or receive a bonus. And Proposition U would require the city to increase the number of police officers to 4,000 and maintain that, among other things. Right now, the city has about 3,100 officers. We recently spoke with 3 former Dallas mayors, Ron Kirk, Laura Miller, and Tom Leppert. They are among dozens of former and current city leaders who others who have come out very vocally against these 3 measures.
Is that frankly they would just cripple our city's ability to be able to effectively manage itself, to do business and pay for our basic services.
And the current city council has allocated the funding in the current budget to hire 250 new officers, to increase the salaries of the officers, to hire equipment and guns and all the things that they need to keep us safe. So this is not an issue that is being ignored.
Do we really want to be the experiment that takes and puts at risk our city and our economic future?
And on the other side of the issue, backers of the Dallas Hero Initiative have put up digital billboards around the city to spread their message. We also spoke with the executive director of this initiative, Pete Morocco, about Proposition U, which has the police officer requirement.
How can we address this problem? And ultimately, it was decided by a group that we need to have a citizen-driven petition, because after years of trying to get some kind of sensible solution to get the city council back to just the bare minimum of 3 officers per every 1,000 citizens, exactly what we're saying, had failed. Year after year after year after year, Mike Rawlings never came up with a solution. Nobody else has come up with a solution. Enough is enough. We're putting a floor in the charter. And so that's what the people got together and said.
Another controversial ballot measure is Proposition R. It would prohibit the Dallas Police Department from making arrests or issuing citations for marijuana possession or considering the odor of marijuana as probable cause for search or seizure unless it's part of a violent felony case. In all, there are 18 ballot propositions that would change the city's charter.
Yeah, and like you said, that's gotten a lot of buzz, a lot of controversy about whether people should vote for or against that. So it'll be interesting to see how that falls on Tuesday.